You've been lied to. Many articles, videos, and psychology posts suggest that people who don't post much on social media tend to be more confident, grounded, and emotionally secure. But what if that's just a story we tell ourselves to feel better? What if silence online isn't always strength, and sometimes it's the most sophisticated form of hiding? Let's start with what everyone gets right. Yes, some people avoid posting because they genuinely don't need external validation. Psychologists call this secure self-esteem. Their identity doesn't depend on likes. They're complete without an audience. That's real. That exists. And if that's you, genuinely, this video might just confirm what you already know about yourself. But here's what nobody talks about. That exact same behavior, not posting, staying invisible, keeping everything private, can come from the complete opposite place. Psychologists call it protective invisibility. It's when someone disappears from public view, not because they're confident, but because they're terrified of being seen and found lacking. The fear isn't just embarrassment, it's deeper. It's the belief that if people really saw their life, unfiltered, unpolished, they wouldn't measure up. So they opt out entirely. And from the outside, it looks exactly like confidence. Here's where the research gets interesting. In 2013, a team at the University of Houston studied 180 Facebook users over a week. They found that the more passively someone used social media, scrolling, watching, never posting, the worse they felt about themselves. Not better, worse. The silence wasn't protecting them. It was feeding the comparison they were trying to escape. There's a psychological pattern called rejection sensitivity. People who score high on this don't just dislike criticism, they anticipate it. For them, posting a photo isn't just sharing a moment, it's handing someone a weapon. So they don't post, they protect themselves, and they tell themselves and everyone else that it's because they value privacy, which might even be true, but it's not the whole truth. Psychologists who study experiential avoidance found something unsettling. Avoidance doesn't reduce anxiety, it feeds it. Every time you avoid the thing that scares you, your brain logs it as a threat confirmed. The world gets smaller. The fear gets louder. So the person who doesn't need social media might actually be someone who needs to avoid it because engaging with it is too overwhelming to face. Not above it, afraid of it. Now here's the question nobody asks. How do you know which one you are? Because confidence and fear can wear identical masks. Ask yourself this. If you posted something real, not perfect, not curated, just honest, and it got no response at all, no likes, no comments, nothing, how would that feel? If the answer is fine, that's security. If the answer makes your chest tighten even a little, that's worth paying attention to. The most dangerous story we tell ourselves is the flattering one. I don't post because I'm private. I don't post because I'm above it. I don't post because I just don't care. Maybe, probably partly true, but psychology doesn't deal in comfortable answers. It deals in accurate ones. And here's the thing, knowing which one you are doesn't make you broken. It makes you someone who's paying attention. Most people never even ask the question. The accurate answer is usually more complicated and more interesting than the story we prefer. So, which one are you? If you want content that asks the questions most channels are too afraid to ask, you know what to do.